It's your boy Tyler Breeze. The interview continues. We are still here.
The energy is still going.
We are still here.
Too nice.
Yeah, man. I think for me, it's just I'm really. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for making time and just taking the time out to come out. At Couch Creatives. This is being a long time awaited. Just me and Luigi just conversing more and more and sort of just making this possible. Just been amazing, man. So thank you for coming.
Thanks to God now, crazy kind for bringing this and making this thing happen. Yeah.
Tell us more about it, man. Tell us about MADCPT.
So yeah, man. I think for me it was like people in Cape Town don't necessarily know. Especially like people that are on the outskirts, they don't actually know what's going on here in the city. And I feel like for someone that's watching, that's staying on the outskirts, they always see like MADCPT. They see you guys on YouTube. They see you guys on on awards. You feel me? They see you guys being nominated. They see you guys being top 5. So for someone that doesn't know what MADCPT is about, how would you describe? How would you tell that person in the quickest way possible?
MADCPT would say is a family, engine, the middleman, or basically we're engine just to uplift the youth, create opportunity for guys like us that never had opportunities and don't really have the means, but they are serious and hungry to put themselves out there. So basically like we're doing this year a lot is managing models, helping dancers, rappers, a little bit of everything. So basically we're all about uplifting our community, putting Cape Town on the map, because there's too much talent in Cape Town, but there's lacking that, how do I say, that professionality of making them a brand and putting them out where they need to be on a platform where people can see it. Because I don't know if people are scared of working together, but yeah, that's where we try to take that whole perception of jealousy and things, take that thing out.
Why did
to put each other on the map and work together.
Sorry to interrupt, Luigi. Why do you think that people are scared to work and collaborate?
I would say it's like they're a bit scared that you might maybe outshine them or get a bigger wave than them. But they're forgetting that if I make it and you help me make it, obviously I'm gonna bring you up with me. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense that you're helping me and I must forget about you. Because at the end of the day it's business, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So
that's it. That's it.
To the same destination.
Exactly, so if I climb the ladder first, I will, give you a chance to go too. Yeah.
Do you feel the same experience?
Yeah, the same experience. Because I had a few turn downs by artists that was, coming up and so on. But
as a producer, no?
Obviously, you don't see that because you're not experienced in the game yet. So when you go through experience, you see and that you have to, sometimes you charge now and then the artist because you've been on radio, you've been on this TV show, just to get you also on a level and show people that you also worked hard for this. But sometimes people don't see that as well, but it's nothing to help someone out. For me, I will help you because you go to the same destination where I am heading to. So why not though? And you don't know what the outcome of the process can be at the end of the day.
Wow, man, that's really powerful, man. Little Nate, right?
Young Nate.
Yo, sorry.
But why Young Nate? Where did that name come about?
That name came though. The name NATES came through like my brother-in-law, my friends calling me just because they say my name is too long, Nathaniel's too long, and now they call me Nathan. And then I was like NATES. I was always thinking NATES, and then I just said NATES. And then Young NATES came because I was rapping that time, and as to make the stage name come alive, you gotta use Young NATES or Little NATES or something. So that's how I see it. And that's how I came on with Young NATES and so on. And like people ask me, you then old now? You're not gonna be old NATES? I don't know. It's just gonna be NATES, straight NATES.
But it's the same that Lil Wayne is still Lil Wayne. He's not Big Wayne.
True, but definitely. I think with this matter of just like collaboration, do you think egos actually plays a part in that? Like artists being very egotistical to be like, okay, cool, like I'm gonna humble myself to maybe help this person. I'm gonna humble myself because this particular artist that is maybe at the back of me, you know, I'm gonna humble myself to be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna put you on. You know, because I've already come from that. Like I'm gonna walk with you this journey. You know, like I'm gonna help you learn. But as I'm also just doing things that I've done already, I'm also gonna be learning new things. You know, do you think like this matter of like people being, well, not people, but like artists being egotistical
definitely
also plays a particular role?
Very big role because. Yeah, how would I say? Like, you know, especially in CPT, it's all about social media clout and things like that, you know. So when they see that you popping off something they did, it's like they feel you stealing their clout or they don't want to share, you know, the buy. But the buy is big enough for all of us. You see how the Josie music industry is flourishing because, you know, they see he's doing something, pulling people, that nigga, maybe one producer has 5 different artists on one track. But they all coming from different, you know, maybe different camps. And that track goes platinum. Like Mayo is a perfect example. How many people's on Mayo? And that track they push. You know what I'm saying? And it's lacking here in Cape Town a lot because you know what I'm saying? You can bring something to the table, I can bring something, he can bring something. And together we can, you know, change the world. You know what I'm saying?
Make a difference.
Exactly. That's what they're all about. Because, yeah. And like you were saying, also the egoistic, you know, giving someone else a choice behind us. Like a perfect example. The artist that I was with on the previous episode, Vato and Reddy, the one artist just started rapping a year ago, and you know what I'm saying, I've learned a lot from him, even though he started rapping recently. Like, he strives to write music, because he like, basically they write music, a song every single day, you know, and they just put me on the level like, yo, they not doing it for so long, why can't I do that, you know? And sometimes we get like writer's block and things like that. It's human, you know what I'm saying? But if you can do it, why not, you know, push yourself and
to the next limit, I feel like that's what you always trying to get, you know, as an artist, like you're always trying to break through, you know, just forcing yourself also to like work with different sounds, you know. I think like that matter of like just not being boxed into like one genre, you know, also plays a big thing. How do you feel, young Nate, man, when it comes to like production? Like, would you say that's like a particular genre that you produce, or would you say that okay, cool, like you're open to be like okay, cool, like whatever I can maybe?
For me, I mix like each and everything. Like say old school, I love old school music. I like blues. I like Bismarck, like all the old school music, basically hip hop, rap. All of it, but I will combine all of that in one, you see. So I do like a little singing, and then I come with my rap, and then I'll do like a small trap verse, just to get him there, but to pull him as well, like, yo, what is this? Something like everything, like basically. But I'm actually like about like putting out one sound, like creating my own sound and putting it like, you must know if that sound can that sound. That's too much now. So I don't care how hard I'm gonna work, how long, but my sound is there, and I'm just gonna develop it more on this. At this stage, I'm just gonna provide more what it needs, and then from there.
And yeah, just also to touch on that of boxing ourselves in one genre, we will never do it because in MADCPT, like I told you guys, there's a few producers, and yeah, we got even some crazy home singles coming this year. I'm a piano, so yeah, there's no limits, there's no boundaries for this year. You know, we're reaching for the stars, and yeah, God willingly, all our dreams will come through.
So what's the message behind your music? What message are you promoting?
Yeah, it all depends on like, how can I say, like where am I at mentally, or what am I facing, or also depends on the song. Like, you know, obviously the producer already has, you know, what he's feeling with the beat, he'll send it to me, and yeah, I'll feed off that energy. And yeah, but mostly in our songs, some is uplifting, you know, some is party music, some is you know, hard on raps where you just need to listen, and then there's some that love, you know, the girls, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything, you know. Like they were saying, there's no how can I say, specific sound that you want to do. I'm an artist. I don't want to label and say I'm a rapper or I'm just a vocalist. There's no boundaries, you know. I wanna get my hand in every pie at the end of the day. Yeah.
Just try and get the best out of that.
Exactly.
You see it in Cape Town, like artists don't really work together, as in Josie. In what type of way did you say that?
What I mean is, like, let's say, perfect example is, how would I say, like, let's say another artist that is doing things like, oh, is also out there like we are. And you know, like maybe I'll just hit him up on Instagram or something like that. Then he'll blue tick you. You won't say anything, you know, you won't even reply. But when he sees, hey, that guy just hit now 1 million views on YouTube, he'll be like, yo, homie, let's do a track. And that has happened, like, recent time, it happened a lot because like some of the people that didn't want to work with me still on my WhatsApp, so they can see my statuses and what I'm doing, and they'll be like, oh, when can you work on something? And then I'll be like, but where were you when I wasn't really doing anything? You didn't even think, you didn't want to give me a chance, but now you see that the dream is actually, you know, getting somewhere. But it's not even there yet, it's still a long way to go, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm all about uplifting, unity and working together. So yeah, for some, there is a few people that I'll never work again because, you know, and yeah, I don't really want to mention names because they don't deserve this minute of fame, you know, this is about Craziekind, we can't be promoting them, you know, so yeah, we had a few people trying to tarnish our name, scams and trying to say things like that, so yeah, but you know, the people know that we are true and we are in the ground, you know, so yeah, the support will always be there, and you know, if you're true to what you're doing, the people will see it, you know what I'm saying, so if you're gonna fake it, you know, that truth will come out eventually, so rather be you know, be yourself, and yeah, join our brand. Basically artists can hit me up and tell me, yo, Louis, artist, I've been to maybe doing music for so and so, I have no means of getting in the studio, and if I can see, like, you know, you really have no means and you're really struggling and are hungry for this, then we don't mind helping you, because at the end of the day, we're on the same journey, you know what I'm saying, we're not there yet, but even he's like a type of guy that has bands and just want to come and use us, and then tomorrow it's like, nah, I've had enough of this, guys, I'm already where I want to be, now I can do my own thing, you see. So yeah, your personality, your energy will tell us a lot about you. So
have you ever experienced where someone like yours, your what you call it now, your stage, your platform, like MADCPT, and then once you reach a level of fame and then they leave you?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, like the people I don't want to mention, like we all were growing together, but I don't know, just because some people like maybe the way I am better, or they see him as a better person, there was like that small jealousies, and you know, they will be talking bad to you about people that you obviously know, and because we're the type of people we are, people will come back to us and tell us, yo, but your own homie is saying this about you and this about you. But we're supposed to be homies, you know what I'm saying, so that's why, yeah.
Do you feel like it's only here in Cape Town that happens?
It does happen in general, you know, we human.
But is it more like in the community that you reside? Is it more?
I think it's more in the community of Cape Town, because I think like the type of lifestyle, you know, even if they see that you now bought your car and you're moving forward in life, they hate on you, like, that guy just think he's the man now because he's driving, or you know, he bought him a house. But at the end of the day, you're just moving forward, you're trying to put yourself on a level, you know, and make your life better. At the end of the day, it's not your fault that that person just wants to sit on the couch and be like, yo, waiting for handouts. So you know, you take down this day, you're gonna wait forever for a handout, you know, you need to create opportunities, because when people see you are doing things, they'll be more reluctant to help you on the journey. But if you're just sitting and waiting like, yo, give me this, give me that, nothing is gonna get anywhere. So yeah.
So yeah, man, just feeding off what you guys are saying right now, you know, I think for me also, just personally speaking as an artist, I think it's something that I've also just been noticing. You know, I think as you always grow, some things you might not see them at first hand. It's almost like you don't realize that the more that you grow, the more maybe you lose some of the people that were supporting you at the beginning. You know, the more that you grow, the more you actually don't realize that you're actually now creating new people that are actually listening to your music, and that's another reason to keep going. You know, and as of late, it's almost like just this whole concept of like polarizing people just by just a blink of an eye. just deciding that they're for you or against you. And it's regardless of that, they're not gonna come back to you and be like, okay, cool, like let me give this guy a chance. It's like, nah, it's like just quick as that. I don't know, it's like that is like just something that you just touched on, and you feel like, okay, as you grow, you feel like that actually increases as you go, you know, like people see you moving forward as an artist and they be like, okay, cool, like we still not for him or whatever the case might be, or do you feel like, okay, cool, like as you grow, people actually come back and be like, okay, man, like maybe I misjudged this guy. What if, you know, maybe I misjudged his character, maybe I misjudged what he stands for, maybe I misjudged his message within his music. Let me give him another chance. Do you feel like
yeah, definitely. There is quite a few people that has given us a second chance. So I wouldn't say like a second chance. Like a lot of people I know didn't take this serious. You know, even in my own parents would be, because you know, as like you know, type of black background that I'm coming from. You know, as a black person, your parents don't believe in something until they see money. You know, there's no lie about this. You know, let the budget. They want to see where this comes. Like, mommy, here's the rank for you. You know, it's getting somewhere. But obviously, it was like at the start because I was working in the company, Pedersen, but I quit that job because I wasn't happy. Like I didn't feel at home, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like angry to go to work every day, you know. But with this, it's like I'm happy. Doesn't matter if they phone me in the middle of the night, early in the morning, let's work. I'll be there because I actually enjoy it and I love it, you know. So it's things like that, yeah, that really changes a lot,
you know.
Yeah.
Questions.
Excuse me?
Is your family
Now they more for me, or they.
So how was it?
Yeah. Before they were like, no, go get a job, man. This is not gonna take anything. It's not gonna put. That's not gonna put money on the table. Yeah. So that was actually a lot of motivation, especially with this corona, because also I was doing marketing on the side, but that company closed down. So it like basically gave me a chance to fully focus on MADCPT. So that's why 2021. It's to the roof from here.
So speaking of 2021, what's the plan for MADCPT?
Yeah, there's a lot coming. Like as you can see, there's some new apparels. You know, we've been nominated for clothing brand of the year. So yeah, don't forget to vote there. The O21 Awards, SMS, O21 MADCPT to 35029. It's only R3 a vote. And yeah, you can vote as many times as you want and get there. And also musically, we got a hell of a lot of singles. No EPs or albums yet, because we just want to build a fan base for now and just put ourselves more out there, because obviously there's a lot of our artists that people don't know individually. You see, they just know MADCPT or they know Luigi as the face of the company. So I want to give now more light and, you know, to bring more singles of our younger artists, because there is a few young artists on the label that has done features like the latest song that I told you guys about, Money Bag, is the most popular one. My young homie from Worcester, Moeezy, shout out to him. He's 18 right now and he did the hook on that track, and he's been doing a few hooks. He was first shy at first, you know, scared, you know, like, no, you must do it, Luigi. I'm telling you, homie, you got it, man. Just do it, and you can do it. And today he'll be like, bro, where's the beats, man? So yeah, and that guy is on levels, and yeah, there's also a few singers coming through, and like I said, there's dancers. We got the Little League also coming through. Yeah, there's so much on the list, and yeah, all I can say is just stay tuned and don't be surprised when you're on your TV screens every day.
I'm so pumped for what's about to happen here right now. You're about to experience something that's not even out yet. Like, this is a snippet, this is an exclusive, this is a world premiere. Right here, you're gonna hear it for the first time. Yeah, let's go.
Basically, yeah, this next Losses by MADCPT is coming soon. Expect that sauce. It's not mixed and mastered yet, so yeah, but you can get that idea. It's raw. It's that raw.
I'm never too lazy, I'm feeling too faded. I'm fucking your bitch like what? Like I'm him, baby, my job be too crazy. They got me just feeling like bud. They got me just feeling like bud. Nigga shit when I step in the block. And you got niggas, these bitches, you wanna put you back, got you bouncing like gang.
Just a bit, let it simmer a bit, just let it simmer a bit longer. Put him on, bro. Yo, how do you feel, bro?
Like, how do you feel, bro? Like,
First, I want you to vibe on the chorus, man. But anyway, yeah, that is one of the tracks. Basically, the name of the track is Losses. And yeah, basically, the message behind the song is this: yeah, we ain't taking no losses, no. We tired of L's, nigga. It's all about the W's, my niggas. Yeah.
We're Scott shit, right? We beat about the W's, man. So yeah, man, just to wrap up the show, you know, from this side at Couch Creatives, you know, it's a wrap. Thank you guys for coming through.
Thank you.
You know, it was an honor and a privilege, you know, hosting this whole interview.
It's a pleasure to be at home, you know.
Where can
on
we?
social media, you can find MADCPT at Madcptworld on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, basically on everywhere. Just go on Google, type MADCPTworld, and then everything will pop up there.
And then you can
you can also find Young Nates on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, Young Nates, and
I don't even know what to say, nigga. Man, it's a vibe. We out. We are out. It's a fucking rap, nigga. Yo.